turn it down. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we are doing the MyCAREER challenge. It is obviously not on the MyCAREER mode. That's going to make this more difficult to have pulled off. Because they have their own scaling system and how they give you the ability to raise your rating, and they limit you on what you can max out and what you can't based on your position. So I have decided to do this myself using just MyLeague. So I created a player. So this is what I did. Wrong player. So it says I'm a 72, but I don't know how I got to 72. I should only be a 60. But so basically you're gonna start out as a 60 overall, and you're gonna work your way up. So after winning 5 games, you would be able to move like one thing up 2. So like this would go to 33, and you would go back and play until you win 5 more games. And so it's supposed to stretch out the process. It's supposed to make sure you don't like get up to 99 in one game, or like a season you're already at 99 overall. So just winning 5 games, you can go up 2 on one particular attribute. And so hopefully you build yourself all the way up, and playing it on this mode versus like an actual MyCAREER, you can max everything out to 99 overall. Or if you win 5 games, you can do 1 badge upgrade. So like, I don't know what badges I have on here. Like you could do this, or just move it up 1. I don't have a lot of badges. But anyways, so basically that's how you're gonna do it. And then you just play games. I mean, you just enjoy it. Enjoy the process. So I already played 4 games in this MyCAREER. I did not like do like sim a season so that I'd be like drafted to a team. But on this, I kind of like just chose my team. I just chose to be on the Warriors. And we're 2-2 through the first 4 games. We're not wowing the world, but I also have the updated roster. So Andrew Wiggins started the year on the Warriors. And the injuries that were already on the roster are not on the roster. So whoever's injured now, John Wall's still out, but like the real injuries are not there. I just played the Suns. I didn't see Booker. So that's why you'll see a few different players injured. Victor Oladipo is out. Any others? Montrezl Harrell's out for a couple weeks. There's not a lot of injuries right now, but next we're going up against San Antonio. Oh, we got an update we got to do? Okay. But anyways, so that's how it works with this MyLeague or MyCAREER challenge, if you want to call it that, even though it's on MyLeague. Because you don't want to just like have certain things you can only max out at 90, 91, 92, or like something. You want to get them all 99s. You want the perfect player to be all 99 overalls. Like, basically, you're getting the ability to change like up one thing, or you're allowed to move a rating, one of your little sliders, a rating thing, up 2, or you can do anything else up 1. Tendencies, you don't really have to mess with because you're the guy playing, and you're not having to, and I'm not like forcing you to be like, this position settings like this. Like, you could set yourself as one player and just be stuck as that player, and when that player sits out, you do not play, and it just sims through till that player plays again, or if not plays at all. Or even doing this and you're stuck at like whichever is the point guard at the time is the one you play as at the time. So like I'm allowing like you could play as all 5 players on the court, just like any other like quick game or not like an actual MyCAREER. So it kind of opens it up because you're starting out with a bad overall player. I mean, you're not the greatest player on the team. I'm cold. Building up your minutes so that you slowly get that position, just like you would in MyCAREER. You're not going from undrafted to being the starting point guard. Like, I don't want to start over Steph Curry. Like, that's pointless. But, so like you can set the minutes. You're doing everything for the team. You're basically the GM, but you're also a player trying to get. You're the GM trying to get your one guy at the bottom of the roster to become your next like go-to player. Like, for example, I'm young enough on this game, like a 19-year-old kid, to replace Steph Curry when Steph Curry finally retires at some point. Because Steph is 31. So it's like... so... Definitely, like, it's a replacement to Steph when he retires. Kind of like building your next big three, big time player for that team. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this San Antonio Spurs team. Okay, so Steph's a 99 overall on this roster because, like, I don't know. It was given to him in this roster, but it was like a regular roster too. So it was like, okay, Steph's a 99, but I mean, isn't he like a 95 right now? Like when he's healthy. I know he's injured, so. But like I said, I play 5-minute quarters and the stats are adjusted. I don't know. I just hit an answer. So, I definitely am trying to, win the games. So, like, I don't let my guy play very much. He had a very good first game. With his stats adjusted, he had 24 points. After that, he's been going down very rapidly. Like, last game, he had 0 points. And he didn't play, like, at all. But, because, like, my guy kind of saved us a little bit by scoring a lot of our points early on. Because Steph was having a rough game for the first game of the year. And so, even though we lost by a bit, it was kind of like keeping us in the game. So, definitely hoping he can bounce back because he's fallen off the cliff a little bit. Like if I show you recent games, I'll actually show you guys this. This is where, yeah. So basically, I made myself in this game. See, he went from 24, then a nice all-around game right here. And then 5 points and then 0 and like only 2 assists. But his minutes, like he only played 9 minutes in that game. 20 minutes, 7 minutes, 12 minutes. Like there's no consistency with him either. He had 12 turnovers in the game with OKC. More turnovers than points. He has yet to hit a 3 this season. Okay. So, hopefully we can get him some good minutes and get him in there and get him, like, bounce back. So, like, even if he doesn't perform well, like, if you win 5 games, you can move him up just a little bit each game. Each of those 5, after 5 games. So, like, if you have a 50-win season, that's 10 overall you can go up. I think I did that right. Or is it 20? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 20. You'll be able to go up 20, like, rating. Or if you want to do, like, a badge or anything, you can do that. So, so this makes it a little bit more interesting. You're the GM, but also wanting your guy to become the next great player on the team, even though he's like a really low overall right now. So, this is the Spurs we're playing against. I mean, they're not that good this year, but with this league the way it is, you never know which team is going to come out of nowhere. And with the Spurs as good as they've been in 2K. Wait, why am I stuck as Steph? Did it get stuck as the point guard? Oh my goodness. So, guess we got to restart once we fix this. Stephen Curry. I don't want to watch this at all. You know what? Here, let's do this. So, like, I'm way down. I'm at the 11th spot on the roster. Stephen Curry. I think Steph has been a little inconsistent this year on this thing here. On the league, at least that I'm playing. I know Steph's injured, so. He's been kind of inconsistent this year. He did have a 38-point game, and I think Clay had 40 in the last game. So. Wow. They're 3-1. We're 2-2. So, wait. Where's Steph? So, he had 50. Oh, he has had a lot of high-scoring games and a lot of assists. He has had a triple-double. But that triple-double game, he went 0 for 7 from downtown. He went 7 for 7 in New Orleans. That was pretty good. But I need to quit shooting with Steph so much with all these like 30 and 35 attempt games. And then there's some games he will have more or less free throws. So, and these are adjusted stats too because of the 5-minute quarters. So it adjusts to the 12-minute regular quarter. So we're not near the playoff. And so somehow the Lakers did win the first game of the season against the Clippers, even though we know the Clippers won the first game of the year. So that also. So you already know this is already inconsistent because the Lakers did not beat the Clippers yet this year. So let's get to the game again. So we're back where we were a second ago. And so that I can play all the positions, not just point guard. And my guy isn't even a point guard either, so it's kind of funny. Because my guy is a shooting guard because, I mean, he brings the ball up the court because of his height and everything, but, like, he's set to be a 2. He has yet to play on the court with Steph, so, in the first 4 games, so. That's blocked. Draymond Green on defense. First team all defense. Andrew Wiggins has been playing great defense. He blocked Brandon Ingram from like mid-court at the buzzer one time. It was pretty sweet. Pick and roll. I like doing this little pick here, and then like Clay somehow gets open usually. Or that works too. That works too. Thompson, the jumper. Yeah, he always starts out hot in the game. Like, he usually starts out pretty hot. Like, he's the guy who gets the offense going. in the first, and then Steph will start to take over a little bit, and then Steph kind of scores almost the rest of the game. That's basically how our games have gone. Clay again! Free! Walker, blocked. I'm just going to float that up there. I think that'd be counted as a layup in this game, but that's just because of 2K. I thought that was a backcourt right there. He nearly did. Defense. Gotta lock up. Defense. Defense is key. I mean, you can't really do much when he's a little bit bigger than you. Clay again! What are they doing? Clay is on fire! Ha ha! Well, there's no defense in the paint. But that's okay. I mean, if they keep leaving Clay open, that's going to be a problem in itself. See if we can get Clay open again. Curry. That was a pretty decent shot. I think that was a... It was bad, but it was pretty decent for what we had left on the clock. Defense. Clay's on fire. Clay's on fire. But don't let Steph heat up. Uh-oh. They just let both Warriors... They just let the Splash Brothers heat up. Because I think... Clay's already got 2 threes. Wrong button. Okay. Okay, so we're switching off 5 starters already. Okay. Foul by Chris. And Patty Mills will go to the line for 2 free throws. Pick and roll with Kai Bowman. Goaltend is the call. The score is 8-15. The same call they didn't make in the Blazers Jazz game. Oh, Bowman lays it in. 88% this game so far. The Warriors are on fire. They are cooking. So the only miss was that shot at the end of the shot clock. Oops. The score is 10-17. Bowman again scores. How? How was that green? Bowman off the mark. 12-19 at the end of the first. Double block by Draymond. Bowman, the jumper. Fade away. We can skip this. Alright. Oh, and here's me. I'm on the court. Wonderful. Not very productive minutes. First three of the season? Yes, sir! He drills it. First three made this year. So stats adjusted, he's got like 2 threes actually. Blocked. Pool. Look at that reach by Jordan Poole to get the hand on it. Oh my goodness, that was a great block. How did he not get blocked? I don't know why I shot that ball like that. That was horrible. It's a 3-point game. It's a 1-point Warrior lead. They've come back. Curry misses a layup. Thompson again. The mid-range. It's good. We're looking for Clay to have a great game today. Thompson. Clay again! He knocks it down! He's got 3 threes here in the first half. Yeah. DeJounte Murray misses the free throw. Curry doesn't miss this one. Steph is averaging nearly 40 points a game so far through 4 games. Looney misses the little shot. Wiggins, the reach. Oh, they kept Clay on the floor. Okay.
It's so funny to hear DeMar DeRozan joke about being an old man in this league. You know, he may not be a young man, but he's got a lot of years left, and he continues to improve. Jones checked in for the Warriors. ABC comes in for Steph Curry.
Clay again! Clay is on fire! Clay, the defense. Clay, another 3, drills it.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. And didn't do anything fancy.
Almost drilled it. Clay is on fire in the first half. We'll have to see when they adjust the stats if that was an 80-point quarter. I don't know what it is with 5 minutes. If it was 6, it would be only... If that was 6 minutes, that would have only been 70. Let's get going with this show. Wait. Okay, he doesn't have 19 assists. That's just a glitch in this game. It shows the points twice. But on the top row, the first player, the assist is correct. It's just totally messed up. Okay. So, on to the second half. Clay is on track for a big night. I think they're going to count that he had like 40 in the first half. When you add up the stats, it's going to be at least 40.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that. On the court right now for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then there's Murray, and it's DeRozan, and it's Walker in at shooting guard. Thompson passes to Green.
I don't know. I thought I just saw Steph was open, and now I just realized, oh my goodness. Can you guard your man in the paint, Looney, please? Just a little bit. I don't know why I shot that. I wasn't wanting to shoot the ball. Someone guard the paint.
no good. Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent. Walker's shot is off. Well, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry showed.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's what San Antonio's going with.
Curry, the jumper is good. Curry hasn't taken very many shots in this game, which is good. Because I need to quit shooting 30 shots a game with Steph Curry. But I mean, if it gets open like that, then I'll just do that. But I mean, like, I don't need to continue shooting in a lot of possessions with Steph. And there's a foul and one by Steph Curry. Foul by Steph Curry and one.
Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it? It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible-to-check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. More than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. Golden State's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Here's Chris. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Cloak loose. Out in his own on the break. Here's Poole. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And now a moment to see the stats. Great showing for him last season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row.
Both teams are shooting 53%.
Bowman pass to Chris.
Chris. Offensive rebound. Jones for 3. Nope.
From three-point range. Here's White.
Just blows by the defense and dunks it in. And now the game is tied.
Just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction. Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down.
The foul is called against Aldridge.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And as a team, 80% when they got to the line.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Rudy Gay's checked in for Purdy.
White. Patty Mills.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here's ABC, covered by Mills. Chris kicks to Green, and the pass to Bowman. Elbow shot is out.
Alrighty. Let's get back so we're here for the fourth quarter.
Opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game. And he sliced the wild.
That Pelicans game was a really close one for us. It was actually a 1 point game. On the score with the adjusted stats, it said it was a 2 point game in the end. But Steph had to run the floor, the entire court, and fire up a mid-range shot to try to win the game. And it just was barely off the mark. He was open, but it just didn't fall his way. So we lost that game by 2 on adjusted stats. It was a pretty good game, too. Out of bounds Warriors ball.
Last touch by Murray. And the Warriors with some changes. Press in for Derek Jones. And it's Stephen Curry in for Flash.
Curry.
No good.
I think there was a foul. Not on the 3, though.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Curry finds Thompson. To the middle.
I don't know how many points it would say that Thompson will have in the first half, because we could say it doubled to 38 at least. But since it's 5 minutes instead of 6, it could be a little bit higher.
Curry against Murray. Pass to Wiggins.
Wiggins for 3!
And the three ball is good. Wiggins has got his first.
And it makes it a 1 point game.
Murray against Thompson.
Why didn't you... I was trying to run with Looney and he didn't move.
By 3. Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside. To the inside. Green.
Green puts it in. And it's a 1 point game. Now imagine if... Backcourt violation.
Like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. DeMar DeRozan, who's checked in for Patty Mills. Here's Curry. No luck that time.
Aw. Well,
Them on top.
that was a bad possession.
Since getting things started here in the fourth. And the floater, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 of 7. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Looney. Over Aldridge. The 15
Looney! Wow. And he knocks it down.
passes to Gay. He kicks to one. Spurs working the ball around now. And it's DeRozan missing.
You guys see that defense? It was beautiful. Beautiful defense.
Curry passes to Thompson. To take the lead.
Ah!
In transition, here come the Spurs. And he's fouled pretty hard
I don't care about that foul. That's only Clay's first.
at the line.
It's a 2 point game.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Because in that Pelicans game, both Steph and Clay had to hit a clutch 3. And they both did to make it a 1 point game at the very end. It really came down to the wire. DeJounte Murray. They said he's player of the game. That means they're thinking the Spurs got this. Let's see. Are you kidding?
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. There's nothing there.
Oh, that's why they knew that someone was going to go off and make sure they win. Are you kidding?
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty, Kevin.
There's the foul. Ah! This game isn't over.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap. Ball's not loose, and the foul line. He will shoot free throws. His second foul of the game.
Reach for the sky.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those. Thompson again. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Yes!
3 right between the eyes.
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
DeRozan with it. And Curry picks it up.
Someone play defense.
Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
The pass to Thompson. Shoots over Walker. Walker with some
That
nice
was a foul there on the.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
This is freaking.
Back probably not in the cards at this point. Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire
Steph's got 4 fouls now.
Feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line.
And they're going to use our final timeout.
Called the Warriors. They trail by 6.
I think it needs to be Clay this time.
Guys, your thoughts?
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Back off.
Thompson outside.
Nope. We lost it. Why'd you foul? Just get him off the court. That's not my lineup. What the What the flip? That's not right.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. From deep 3-point range, the rebound by Madu. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the
Think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
We're 2 and 3. So they scored 160. Clay had 12 threes with 51 points. Draymond Green had a 10 and 10 and 5 blocks. DeJounte Murray had 53 points, 19 free throws. James Harden much? So Steph and Clay are both averaging a combined, I don't know, that's over 70. $73 points a game. That would keep. He's averaging more points, rebounds, and assists than Clay. Steals. Steph's 3-point percentage is somehow bounced up. It was 10% earlier in the year. But anyways, that's it for this live stream. I wasn't going to do a long one. This is how we're doing a My Career challenge. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be back soon.